Hi everyone, today we're working on question number 56 on LeetCode called merge intervals. So given a collection of intervals, merge all overlapping intervals. Cool. So for example, in this first one, we're given 1, 3, and 2, 6. So the end time of 3 is past the start time of 2. So we can merge these two intervals into just 1, 6. Cool. Okay, so let's talk about edge cases first. If intervals dot length equals 0, we return nothing. Intervals dot length equals 1, we just return the intervals itself because there's nothing to merge. Awesome. Okay, so I believe the question is also assuming that every start time is before the respective end time of the pair. But it doesn't assume that all the start times are sorted. So for example, what happens if 1518 comes before 810? We don't want that because we want to merge them in order. So we do sort them first based on start time. Cool. Now we can start our iteration. Actually, before that, let's push in the first value into here to compare as a starter. Now start iteration. Let's say interval of intervals. And we're gonna call our comparator here. I'm just gonna call it recent output. It's just gonna be whatever's on top of the result right now. So in this case, it represents 1, 3. And the first one we compare it to is 1, 3, which doesn't matter. But the second one we're going to compare it to is 2, 6, which does matter. Why? Because this 3 here is greater than the 2 here. So how do we represent that? We can say if recent output 1 is greater than or equal to interval 0, then we want to adjust the value of the end time of the comparator to be the max between itself and the end time of our interval, so 6. So we can say interval 1. So in this case, since 3 is greater than 2, and the comparison is 3 and 6, which one is greater? 6 is obviously greater, so this should return 1, 6. Cool. Otherwise, if this is not the case, we can just push it into the result. So we just say result of push interval. And we want to return result. So let's see what happens. Cool, works just fine. Works just fine. Runtime for this. This is O of n time since we're running through all the intervals once. But since we are sorting them, that takes priority. So this is O of n log n time, where n is the number of intervals to be merged. Just as a reminder, if you're ever sorting, n log n is asymptotically the best time they can get. So that just about runs it. So I will say there is probably an alternate solution using a max heap. You can try it out by yourself. Unfortunately, JavaScript doesn't have a max heap library, so I won't be implementing that by myself. But if you're curious, there's always a discussion forum over here. With that, I'll put a link to the question as well as my GitHub down below, and I'll see you guys next time.